Hey, Alex here. I haven't done a regular talking head style video in a while, so I'm gonna do one now. I just launched a Udemy course, by the way. It's all about how to sell SaaS products, especially if you're like a developer, super intro stuff. Go check that out. I'll put a link in the description. Otherwise, I wanted to talk about practice and the need to do things over and over again. Um, I started out at Inspire Beats just a couple months ago, and the first month I was here, I came in strong, right? One of the reasons I was hired was I was able to sell three retainers within like an hour, but then after that it was like 3 or 4 weeks in a row where I didn't sell anything at all, and I would talk to clients and things would just go south, and I couldn't put my finger on what it was that that was turning people off, why they weren't buying. And I realized what it was eventually, and it was aggression on the sales calls. I was so used to selling mobile apps, which are a 3 month sales cycle, super long process where you don't actually have to pressure people to close um, really at all. It takes 3 months, but then they eventually just buy on their own, to a SaaS company where in SaaS sales you do have to put pressure on people to close, and it works better if you're able to use emotions and close immediately. So as soon as I got that note, I started practicing it, and I still failed a bunch. Um, but just in the last couple weeks, I've gotten my close rate up to around 80, 90%. And that was the note that made it work. I wrote "be aggressive" on the top of my text edit pad. So that's a good tip for you if you're doing SaaS sales and you're on the phone with customers and they're not buying but they seem really interested in your product. Um, Try being more aggressive, right? Try to try to get them to buy. So, like for instance, if they say that they're interested in your product, they're like, "Oh yeah, that sounds interesting." Say something like, "Cool, are you ready to start right now?" And if they say yes, have them sign up while you stay on the phone with them. That's what's worked for me anyway. Uh, so yeah, give that a try, and I'd love to see how that goes for you. Thanks.